Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing 5 places I like to land in Fortnite Battle Royale. These places, I'm not going to say you have to land here, just saying that I like them and I recommend them to pretty much anyone. Doesn't matter if you don't like them or not, just making this so everyone has an idea, in case you don't know where to land or any of that stuff. And let's get into it with number 5, which is going to have to be the soccer field. If you don't know, that's like in between Tilted Towers, Pleasant Park, and like Shifty Shaft. So it's got this dome. You want to go there kind of first, because a lot of people go there first, so you don't have to deal with people later. Like, you don't want to have to like get surprised on, and a lot of people land here first, like I just said. So, and also has the most loot of the area, so you might want to just get the most loot first. Yeah, there are some people here, but the reason why it's number 5 is because there's not a lot of loot, and I'm just like on gameplay, you're gonna see that I'm moving around. Like, I'm just showing you where like, the general loot spots are, because in case you do want to land here. But yeah, I'm just telling you, if the bus is nearby in any of these, all these, yeah, you kind of have a lot of people. So I kind of went when there was no people, because I need to show off, of course, where everyone is. And so yeah, you can go up to the top of those corners. You see where I just went, and there's sometimes chests up there. I don't know which corners they are. I mean, I just noticed that, and maybe you did too, because I did see a chest in this gameplay. And then I kind of just walk around here. This place sometimes has chests in the bathroom, but I didn't really like. I think wait, is there a bathroom here? I don't even know. Wait, shower, right? Oh no. Wait, where am I? I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. There's the shower. It's like, I don't know where I am. Sometimes there's a chest in the bathrooms, but I didn't even go into it for some reason. And this is the area like where you might not want to land first, because this everything outside that thing I was just in is kind of just, again, not much loot. There is a chest on top of that truck over there. Sometimes I was just unlucky. But another warning is there's a few people who sometimes land here too, so don't get surprised if someone's there. Oh yeah, this is the bathroom I was talking about. So there's a bathroom in here. No, actually there's not. Okay, I'm bad at this place. I mean, there's not really much else to show. You can just go on the roof. There's a few guns here and there, maybe a shotgun, like I found. Cool. And that's about it. Like, there's more to it, obviously, but I feel like if you're on squads, like, those are the only 2 real buildings you would want to go in. There is one more, but it only has like 1 to 2 chests. I mean, if I say only, it makes it sound like it's bad, and it kind of is, but this place in general, like, it just doesn't have enough loot. It's not good for squads, duos, solo. You have enough, but I just don't think it's a good place in general. I mean, I only go here because, you know, it's got enough loot and not any people. I'm fine with it. And we are very close to number 4, but there's one more place to think about, which is here. Sometimes in here, in this bathroom right there, yeah, that's something that you might find a chest or something. And in here, there's a secret teddy bear. I didn't go on the top though. It's in the car. And now we're in number 4, which is, yes, that's right, the Motel. Yeah, and you're like, wait, number 4? Why is that number 4? And before I get into that, first off, you probably want to land either here or, you know, those broken down houses nearby the motel itself. The reason why I recommend going here is because you might want to be here because you're far away from everyone else, and if you land at the motel, like, if you find you don't want to be that guy who just like gets there and doesn't get a gun or something and the guy shoots you, you know. You want to be able to also scope out the area for the enemies, because sometimes I feel like there's just too many people. Sometimes I just want to make sure like I'm prepared for people and I know, rather than landing and being like, oh, I didn't see anyone. This place is very hard to kill enemies. Very hard. And the reason why this is number 4 and not number 5 is because it has good loot. Again, squad's not that good. Again, I scoped out the area because usually there's someone else there. It's got enough chests like to be kind of cool. I never really liked it because, first off, location. It's never really in the storm. That's a big factor. I hate that. And okay, so here is an important chest that I think some people forget is here in this truck. You have to break through a few boxes just to get to it. It's not bad. Just telling you, because some people probably will pass that. I don't know if I've seen anyone yet. Then there's one on top of that camper I just passed. Sometimes I don't know if it's my luck. Like, I just don't have the chests that usually are common. I have all the ones that are rare. So at least I have gameplay of the rare chests. Then there's an ammo box. I guess if you don't want ammo, why would you go in there? And then the motel itself is like, it's got a few chests, but it's not got a lot. Enough, I should say, to really do anything good. And again, I do not recommend the motel at all for squads, because there's just not enough loot. And there's too much players. And here's a chest again. This one spawns, I guess once in a while. I'm not really sure. And if I can actually get a move on for once. I guess I was just more focused on the game. I don't really know why. I don't know. So then there's a chest up on that like top of where I'm underneath right now, if that makes sense. Up there, yeah, okay. And there's more small shields, okay, whatever. And I usually don't loot from this side, but because I took a different route, like I usually loot on this side. Like I start here first and then go around. But you don't have to follow the way I loot. I was just showing off the chest. Then these are the broken down houses, where I recommend the land if you don't like that umbrella place. Just up there, right where I'm standing right now. Okay, bye. Not on the staircase. Of course, I left. Whatever. And there's 2 chests in here. Unfortunately, none of them spawned, which is dumb. Then there's a loot crate under there, ammo box, I guess. And there's usually an ammo box near the chest too, but those also did not spawn, so that's weird. I guess there just happened to be like the worst luck here ever, because usually all that stuff is here. And then there's a chest. As you can see, I'm building up, thinking, oh yeah. Oh, of course I gotta edit my piece. Okay, you know, I'm professional hollow boss. Never mind. And then there's a chest right there. Oh, number 3. Ooh, what is number 3? Oh, of course, it is. Yes, it is this place. It is next to Tomato Town. You probably all know it. I think this place is like pretty good, but there's some other places I feel are better. And you're gonna immediately want to land. The chest, it feels like a maze, okay? The first time I went here, it's a maze. Trust me, you're gonna feel like it's a labyrinth or some sort of maze. It's not. It's just, like, after watching this, you'll have to watch it at least a few more times to actually get a gist of it. I know this pretty much by heart, so there's like 7 chests here. I literally heard someone who said this place is so bad because there's only like 1 to 4 chests. I was like, no! There's like 7 chests sometimes. But this place has a lot more people than the others. But I think that if you really like are in trouble, like you need to run away, it's next to retail, so you're kind of fine. /retail route, whatever. And that's kind of good. So, okay, here it is, a fight. Okay. So, yeah, I think I ran into 2 people, but usually you'll run into at least a person unless you're like so far away. And when you're by yourself, this place is awesome. So, yeah, as you can see, chest up there. A lot of people actually miss it, including this guy. I don't know how he missed it. Whatever. So, there we, like, this one, it doesn't always spawn, just telling you. And waiting, okay. Also, because it's next to Tomato Town, that gives some credit to it. But it's just not got as much chest as I feel like the next one, which would be number 2. Alright, so then you're gonna probably want to check around, of course, at all times. And I heard a guy, so I was like, where is he? That's why I was like, looking up and down, because I like heard a guy breaking metal. I was like, I don't know where he is. And then there's usually chests right there where I just was in the middle. That one's probably the worst to go for first because, well, that rhymed. And there's one right there too, usually in that crate that was opened. And I'm going to another place that actually has a chest for once, because all the chests that seem to be common are not here. Why? Why? So this one's actually really rare. Don't really go in here a lot, but if you really need a chest, you might as well just check up how it's going. So there's one that is right next to the middle. It's right here. Again, I don't know if like right here really helps, but it's inside this crate. I guess that's gonna help. And then there is gonna be something that I'm about to do, because as you know, this place looks like metal. Like, oh yeah, it's all metal. But if you really want wood, there's actually a strategy that I know of that I'm about to show you guys that will completely help you out in the wood situation. So go here. Do you see those wood crates that are, oops, I shot on them, I guess. And they're like orangish yellow I'm hitting right now. Those give you, look at the amount of wood I'm getting from just hitting those is insane. And there's a few of these, so you can get up to like about 400 wood. Just telling you, there is loot up top of the crates, but you might not want to waste it. Like, I feel like you waste it. Then, there's more, but for some reason I decided not to go for them. And that's about the chest like I know of. There's a few more I missed, but, well, one. And then there's one nearby, but I missed those because I didn't see them, and that one's hard. Now, let's go into number 2, which is, yes, that's right, Wailing Woods. I mean, not Wailing. What am I saying? Lonely Lodge. So always go on top of the tower first, because everyone like is attracted. Like, I feel like it's the source of attraction, and you're gonna see why in the gameplay. But I got like a kill or two. When I go here, every time I go land up here, there's always someone who ends up coming. But as long as you get a chest, you're fine. If like a lot of times people will come up and it's so easy to like hear them that there's really nothing they can do. Usually there's a chest in there, but then that's when I saw guys, so I was breaking in because usually I just want to show that there's usually a chest, and there's also an ammo box, which I don't think spawned either. Right here is usually chest. That one does not spawn often, so I wasn't surprised too much. And the reason why this is the best location is also because you get a good view, so you might as well just make sure there's no one, like, if you really want to like care about who's really here, you might as well just get a little mini like area, glance at the area. But there is a lot of people, even though everyone's like, oh, Lonely Lodge, it's gotta be lonely. No, it's not. It is most certainly not. There is always at least 2 people here, unless the bus is so far away, like literally next to Pleasant Park the whole game, that there'd be no point in landing here, which that is so rare. And this place is the place that you probably don't want to go right after the tower, because everyone's also here. These are the 2 places that everyone goes to, so you want to finish off people. Now, if that's not your style, what I'd recommend is wait for people to leave these places and then kind of like finish them off. You kind of have to finish them off though, because I don't know what I was doing there, but I heard a chest and it's like, oh, I think it's there, but I realized that's not even true because there's no chest there. And there's a lot of chests here. That's why there's so much people, and you just gotta make sure to finish them off as quick as possible. If you don't, you might just be caught. And I think I showed us the gameplay, but they're in the like mini shacks. I call them shacks. I think they're like houses or huts or something. You'll see later. But as you can see, there's a lot of chests around. I think there's sometimes more. I'm not really sure. I haven't been here in a long time, but like this was the most amount of chests I've really ever gotten in a long time. Usually I find like 2 or 3. Actually 1 or 2 I meant. Then there's a chest behind that wall. This one I don't really see too much. I guess I sometimes do. And then we go down here. The only reason why I really didn't get to like do the whole area is because the storm was closing in. I didn't want to have to like do a bunch of work in the storm. But pretty much I didn't even do it. Like, that's so dumb. But this place is probably another place that has a lot of chests. Sadly enough, I don't even think I went. Oh yeah, because I spent too much time doing this. I was dumb. But well, actually, I'm just gonna see. But because I kind of forgot. It's been like a day or something since I made this gameplay, and I really don't remember. That's an area that almost always has a chest. So if you like are stuck in a situation where there's no chest ever, which is so rare, well, you might as well go there. And let's move on to number 1. And this is my favorite place. And that is the factory next to Flush Factory. That's a lot of factories. But anyway, this factory is just so much bigger than Flush Factory. And there's so much chests. I think there's like 10 if you get the max. I don't even know where all the chests are. Like, I find new ones every time I land here. And I have to say that I accidentally pulled the cord. Okay. Anyway, so pretty much you're gonna want to destroy those wood things. I have to keep reminding you because I don't know how much times I see people leave these behind. Not just here, but everywhere. Now, in this gameplay, of course, I do not go through all the chests because the storm was outrunning me. I showed all the main buildings except a few small ones that might have chests. So you're gonna want to go up here. Not always a chest, but if you hear one and you don't see one in any way, then you probably want to go up here. Then switch that. Okay, why waste my time switching guns? I really don't know. So you're gonna want to go over here again. Those wood things, you just gotta destroy them. They give you the most source of wood. There's a lot of those there, so you might want to not destroy all of them. And you might want to look in the trucks. That's where I find most of the, well, not most, but a few chests that, if like there's someone here, you might as well just go in the trucks, because, yeah, but they're not always reliable. Anyway, so, okay, so, then you kind of want to go here, destroy those wood crates again, and we're about to go into an area that usually has a chest right in there, okay. And then you go up. Now, this place has the most chests of these locations. So, it's kind of self-explanatory by now, like, okay, probably gonna go through most of the chests. And the reason why it's number 1 is because it's my favorite place, obviously. But it's also got the most chests and the least amount of people out of them all. Well, that's not necessarily true, but yeah. And, but it does have people, but it does, like, there's some places that have like less. Wait, I mean more, but there is one place I would say has less people. And that is that's the chest right there. And also, I feel like I could break the game. Like sometimes I try to get to this chest and like I glitch out, and be like, oh no, I glitched out. Why? And I feel like I broke the game because I know for a fact. I think if the game thinks you're flying, it bans you. And like sometimes I get stuck in between two crates if I come from the other side of here, and so it's like, oh, yeah. For some reason, I really don't understand this game because usually there are at least one person here, but for some reason, oh, I didn't take the medkit. What? Oh, and that door does not spawn. I just passed. Anyway, usually there's supposed to be people here. I don't know why there wasn't. I'm not gonna really go against that though. I mean, free loot. Usually there's a chest up there, which I'm about to get to. Oh, actually, I did find it. And we're almost done with it. So basically, the only other place is right in front of me, which is like that small house. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And goodbye.